Hi guys, my name is Robert. I'm going to start documenting my VSG journey. I have had a couple surgeries already. Um, a year or 2 years ago, I was diagnosed with diverticulitis. Last year, it flared up, and I ended up spending the month of January in the hospital. Um, uh, Basically, things were not going well. I ended up having about a foot of my colon removed, um, and it was a difficult time. Um, it was hard to deal with. I ended up having a second surgery in June to reverse some of the emergency measures they took in January. Um, and with all of the surgery that I've had on my stomach, I ended up developing hernias. Um, that's probably because I am or was 365 pounds. Um, and one of the things that they said before they'll do any surgery to try and fix the hernia is that I needed to lose weight. And not just a little weight, but I needed to lose a lot of weight. A little depressing. Um, so that led me to looking at weight loss surgery. It's a great way to lose a lot of weight really quickly. I would have liked to have done it without the weight loss surgery, but I am 30 now and I have always been overweight, so it's not likely to happen. I'm not likely to lose the weight any other way. Um, and I'm sorry if the lighting keeps changing. Some of the power is going a little funky in my house right now. Um, I don't know how often I'll update this. I don't know if I will completely back out and freak out. I tend to be a quiet person, and I also tend to ramble when I speak. So I started with the Nicholson Clinic in Dallas. I'm working with Dr. Chad Carlton as my surgeon, and I am looking at the VSG surgery. Uh, I'm a little late in coming to you guys because I wasn't sure that I was going to do this. I'm still not sure that I'm going to continue to film, but it seems to have been a great help to others in the past, and I've been watching hours upon hours upon hours of video, and it's helped me a lot. So maybe I can do the same for someone else. My situation is a little different in that weight loss is something that I've wanted and that I've been trying for, but it is not the main incidence of me getting this surgery. Um, it's certainly not a bad thing, but my something that brings me to the surgery is the fact that I do have the abdominal hernias. Um, I need to get those taken care of because they are life-threatening. In order to get them taken care of, I do have to lose the weight, and I have to lose it in a pretty good time period. So it's it is what it is. Um, I have been on the pre-op diet for 2 weeks now. My pre-op diet consists of 1,200 calories, low carb, low fat, high protein. They want me to get 60 to 80 grams of protein a day. That has not been an issue. I have been drinking the Premier Protein. Premier Protein chocolate is my 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 go-to at this point. I do have a meal replacement that my clinic is using called Relaunch Nutrition. It's a whey protein isolate. They have a meal replacement option and as well as a protein option. Um, Fairly similar stats on the meal replacement as when using a Premier Protein. Maybe a little less calories, but still a good amount of protein. And it doesn't taste horrible. I usually mix it into coffee, a decaf coffee, and I don't have to use any creamer or anything else like that. Maybe a little stevia to sweeten it up a little, or Torani syrup, just something to change the flavor. Um, and that's what I've been doing. Those I do generally the coffee in the morning, then a meal replacement shake for lunch, and then I'm allowed 5 ounces of lean protein and 2 cups of veggies in the evening, and half a serving of fat. So an example of half a serving of fat is like half an avocado, or actually maybe it's a quarter of an avocado, or half a tablespoon of oil in order to stir fry some veggies. No fried foods, lean meats. I can have turkey, I can have chicken, no skin. So it's not as restrictive as some people's diet. I am happy about that, but it's a little tiresome. I didn't have problems with it for the first 2 weeks. I said I've been on it for 2 weeks. I've actually been on it for 3. I started early and I stuck to it pretty well. I have had some cheats here and there, like a stalk of broccoli, but nothing major. Yeah, just trying to think through. There's times when I've wanted to cheat. I have wanted to cheat very badly. I would love to have some Chipotle, and the people at work keep ordering it every day for lunch. My downfall has never been sweets. I do like an occasional piece of chocolate. Who doesn't? But I have a problem with portion control. And this does sound to be like a solution for portion control. When you can't eat as much, you don't eat as much. I'm I guess my guiltiest nights, I would order 2 Chipotle burritos and I would eat both. And that's terrible. It was a terrible feeling ordering them because I knew that I was going to eat both. And you have to wonder if they knew at the counter that, yes, I was going to eat both of those in one sitting. That's pretty bad. But I'm going to move past that. I'm going to work on getting better. I do have some support in my family. My mom has the lap band surgery. She had that right when the VSG surgery was about to be approved by the FDA. So there she could have had the sleeve had she waited a few more weeks, but she had been through a lot with her insurance. My insurance is covering this because it's part of a hernia fix for my hiatal hernia. And then I am paying out of pocket for the VSG portion. It's something that I need. It's something that's going to have to happen. I'm taking care of that. My surgery is in 3 days. It is on December 20th. So I only have a few more days of the pre-op diet to go. And I already have all the meals scheduled. So I'm going to an event this evening. A friend of the family is graduating college, and they're having a barbecue bake-off. But I have been assured that there will be baked chicken, which is on my diet. So I can have a few ounces of that, and I can have a steamed veggie, which I have also been assured is going to be available. I will also pack a protein shake in case. If something doesn't look right, then I will have that instead. Tomorrow I have some lean chicken that I will cook up, and I have some steamable broccoli, and so I'll have some broccoli and chicken. The Monday night, I can't have anything. It's all liquids on the last day, so I will have probably some chicken broth. With the diverticulitis in January, I was on a pure liquid diet for a month, and so I know what that is like. I know I can do that part. It's not fun. You do want things. Somebody I was really angry at in the hospital stay in January had French fries. And I didn't know who it was, but I could smell them on the floor, and I wanted some. It was pretty bad. But I digress. Well, this has been 11 minutes already, and I have rambled and been distracted, and I'm pretty terrible at this. So maybe I'll get better, maybe not. Maybe I'll do more of these, maybe not. Anyways, I wanted to go ahead and say thank you to Losing Laura, VSG Bobby, Made Up Mama, VSG Kirk, Less of Sarah. All of you have been an inspiration to me, and I will continue to watch your videos even though you're not there. I would also like to give a shout out to PE Force in the UK. She's been very fun to watch in the last few days. I'm enjoying her vlogmas. So I will guess I see you on the other side of surgery. Oh, before I forget, my starting weight is 365. Current weight is 343. I am 6'1". I am 30 years old. So, this is VSG-Robert. I am going to leave you at that. Have a great day.